show you how to play Forever by the Little Dippers. If you want the letter notes for that, go to LetterNotePlayer.com. I have them there for you. There's a lot of repetition in this song, so we'll get the ingredients and then we'll put them together. The opening intro is just a C chord arpeggiated with an added 6. So it's just C, E, A, G, E, G, C, E, A, G, E, G. And then we add this right hand on top of it. Now they actually play an A in there, but I'm not going to play it. I'm going to keep it to 3 notes. It makes it easier, and you don't really need to. Doesn't sound a whole lot different than. And it's much easier to play with just the 3 notes. So I'm going to roll in both cases. The F chord is going to be an F, A, E, F, A, D. So what you've got is you've got a C chord. You've actually got an A minor 7. See? But I'm going to leave that A out and just play it the first time. And then I'm going to play it. It'll be a C triad. So we roll it both times. And then we'll go to an F, A, E, F, A, D. So it's actually like it ends up with a D minor with the D on top. And then we'll go back to the C. And into the F. So that's what we'll do both times. Now for the F chord, you're going to have F, A, the arpeggio F, A, D, C. And then I'm going to play G, A, B. And go back down to here. Now the first time they do it, they don't play that G, A, B, but they do it later in the piece. So I'm going to start it off that way and just keep it consistent. So it'll be. Now you got to get to the F. And back to the C. Back to the F. Back to the C. And then you're going to go all the way down to here. And you're going to go C, G, C, E. It's just a C chord. Then we take it up an octave. So the end of that phrase will be. Now you'll hit that C and that G together. Now this time I don't finish that out. I just C, E, A, G, E. Because we're going into the vocals come in with. They come in right here. Hold me right there. So we're going right into that. So we'll go. Then we go into this, and here I'm just going to have a C chord. They've got a little bit more going on, but I'm going to have a C chord so that we'll get rid of that. Because they have a separate instrumentalist playing that, and you're going to confuse yourself if you try to do all of it there. So we're going to have a C chord right there, and then we're going to have an A, G, and then we'll have this descant. We're going to go to an F chord, and all we're going to do is change the C, E, G to a C, F, A. So your F chord is F, A, C, 1, 3, 5 on F. And we're going to take that C, because we're already there, and we just keep it down there, down on the left hand. So we'll have, and don't get in a rush here. Now what you're going to do, you're going to have A, G, and then the C, C, A, E, A, C, E, G. Then you come all the way back down to E, D. Then you go to the F. F, A, C, F, A, E, F, A, D. Back to the A. E. Back to the E. A. E. And all the way down to C, E, C. We'll follow that up with a, and then we're into the bridge. So that vocal section will be like this, with the C chord to the F chord, back to the C chord to the F chord. So all you're going to do change on the left hand is just C chord to the F chord. C, E, G, go all the way back down and then pick this up. So you got to remember to switch out of this chord section to boom right there. And now you can see why I limited this to 3 notes. Because once you get all of this going and the hands going back and forth, it's going to be a lot easier to find those 3 notes than to find 4 notes in there. So the bridge section, then when we get to the end of that vocal section, we go. And once again, you just play the C, E, A, G, E. And then we're into the bridge section. Now for the bridge, I'm going to play the F right here. And then what we're going to have is this. We're going to have a diminished 7th there, but the F sharp will be down in the left hand. So we'll have, see, a diminished 7th, minor 3rd, minor 3rd, minor 3rd. So we're moving to that. We'll go 2 notes, A, C, then A, C, D, and then A, C, E flat. And back to the A, C. Now slowly we'll have, okay, so we'll have, all you're going to do in the left hand is F, A, C, A, F sharp, A, C, A, and then we go to C, E, G, E, C, G, F, A, C, F sharp, A, C, A, D, A, G, and F. We'll have a G7 right there. See, the G7 is G, B, D, F, 1, 3, 5, 7. We'll have the B and the D here, and we'll have the G and the F down there. That's what it'll say. So, now I'm going to go slowly so that you can see exactly how this goes. Now these are going to come together with... If you can remember to finger this with your thumb and your index finger, it works better. Because then you've got enough fingers there. If you don't, you may have to skip a note in there, but you can get it. So that's going to come right with the A. Let's see. Where's your diminished 7th? And then we go to all the way down here for the C. Now, you can play that C up here if you want to. Because you're going to go... But it's probably going to be your hands going back and forth here, so it's going to be... It's probably going to be easier to play down there. Let me put it together and go slowly with it. We're going to have octaves, and then we're going to sustain. We're going to have octave A, B flat, and then we're going to sustain that B flat and play up with the so we'll play up the triad. It's actually a C7 there. See? So we'll have and C, G, and then we're right back to the F. Now this time I wait. I don't put this together. I wait for that A, because that's what they do. And then you come in and make these quicker. So it'll sound like this. Wait for that A, then go to the A, and then go from the, so you actually got a D7 sound in there that's leading right into the G7 sound. So you've got that. See? The only thing we're missing there is the F sharp. So we don't have the F sharp. If you want to put the F sharp in there, you can, but I don't think they have it in. There's your G7. And then we're going to go on right here, and this time we're going to have. Now this is going to be tricky because they do this, and what I've got is an illusion of something going on there because I can't play everything that they've got going on there, but they've got the vocals going on, and then they've got, and they pick up. So what I'm going to do is all on the left hand I'm going to play for the first part is this. I'm going to play C. I'm going to wait for this G, G. So I'm going to play it. You got to be ready to go with it. You do it 3 times. That's why I play that right here. They've actually got it going on up there, but see, if you play it here, your hand can reach those octaves that they're singing. And then when you sing, you end it, and that's where we have the key change. They're going to go into D flat right there for the key change, and I'll show you that in a minute. So you're going to want to play this. I like to play the C arpeggio right here. If you can separate these, it sounds better. And then when you get to that last little thing, you're going to want to go down here because we're going to go. So we're going to move up from an A flat. We're going to go to an A flat chord, and it'll be an A flat 7. Because that A flat 7 leads right into the D flat chord. So we'll go chromatically. G, A flat, C, E flat, G flat. And when we do that, the vocals are going to sing E flat, G flat. So it'll sound like this at the end. So that as you go up that arpeggio, I'm going to put the E flat with the A flat, and then the G flat with the E flat, and then we're right into, and I'll show you those notes in just a minute. So we'll finish up with that bridge section with the octaves. So we'll be right here, and I'm going to go slowly so you can see it. It'll go right there. And then once we get into the D flat, this is what you're going to do. You're going to change your melody. It looks like it's awkward, but it isn't. You're going to have B flat, A flat, and then you're going to go F, E flat, B flat, A flat. So everything's just going to go up a half step from what we played in the key of C. But your left hand is going to be all black keys, except for this F right here. D flat, F, B flat, D flat, F, A flat. So if you can just remember. And then your left hand is going to be, it's going to be all black keys, the last one, and then this first one's going to have an F in there. G flat, B flat, F, G flat, B flat, E flat. So we're So you may want to practice it a little bit. So this one falls right into your hand. And this one does too, but you got to use your little finger. See, and then it'll be these three keys on the black notes, and then back up to. It'll confuse you a little bit until you do it a few times, and then go slowly with this thing. So now, if we put it all together, and then you're ready to go. Now, oh, the other thing I want to show you is all in the left hand I'm going to do is I'm going to play a D flat chord to a G flat chord to a D flat chord to a G flat chord. Now the way we'll have that D flat F A is the D flat chord. We change these two notes up to a G flat and a B flat, and we've got the G flat chord. Just like we did with the CFA, now we've got the D flat, G flat, B flat. So take your time. To slow down here because you're coming to the end of it anyway. Now you're going to go all the way down to this D flat. Now what I'm going to do there, and I was getting myself mixed up there when we did that. So what I'm going to do there is I'm going to come all the way down to the melody. And all I'm going to do is arpeggiate and then hold it. So I'm going to go D flat, F, A flat, F, and hold all the notes. So it'll sound like this. So what we're going to do in the right hand there is we're going to play a D flat, and then we're going to roll that D flat chord with an A flat on the bottom. A flat, D flat, F, and then we're going to take it down a position to F, A flat, D flat, and roll it. So the end of that will sound like this. You got to remember not to lift off that left hand, because you've been lifting off. There you have it. Forever by the Little Dippers. Hope you enjoy playing it.